Hello viewers, I welcome once again. Today we are going to treat truth table still under logic. Then what is truth table? We say truth table is a table showing the truth values or showing the truth valuations of a statement for each possible combinations of truth values of the of simple statements from which it is constructed. That is the definition of truth table. It's a table showing the truth valuations of a statement for each possible combinations of truth values of simple statement from which it is constructed. That means it's a table which shows the valuations of a statement. That means how a statement is being valued, how a statement is being valuated to truth or falsity for the combination of simple statements. That means the truth and values of simple statements that are being valuated with a certain rule to give a valuation of that statement in different combination. We show the truth valuation of that statement. That's what we mean by truth table. You say it is made up of columns and rows. Each initial columns contains a simple statement followed by by followed by compound statements for followed by compound statements. If there is, or followed by compound statements that constitutes the statement if there is. If there is any, then the last column contains the statement. Now we say that truth table, the truth table is made up of rows and columns and the rows. That to say that they made up of columns and rows, that each initial row contain a simple statement, followed by a compound statement, and followed by another column will be a compound statement that constitutes the statement. Then the last column will contain the statement, because this statement that are being constructed from the simple statement and compound statement that is built up from the simple statement to compound statement to the final statement of itself. So, but it's not stopped there. Also, what of the rows? Then we say that it's a the rows contain the truth, the rows contain the truth values of the simple statement under the first initial columns. Followed by the truth valuations of each compound statement. Valuated from the truth value of the simple statements. Like the truth values of the simple statements. Then the truth valuation of the statements. Now we said that the rows contain the truth values of the simple statements under the first initial columns, followed by the truth valuations of each compound statement. That means in row we have truth values and truth valuation. Under the first initial column in row, we are going to have the truth values of simple statements, followed by the compound statement that constitutes the evaluation of the compound statement that constitutes the statement, if there is any. Then after that, we have the truth valuation of the entire statement, which is being constructed from the combination from the compound statement that constitute the statement. So that is the idea of truth table. Then we say that we have formula we can use to determine the number of rows we can have in a truth table. Then this formula depends on the how many simple statements that are involved in the statement. That means how many simple statements that are involved in the statement. That determines our number of rows in that truth table. It's the formula for the number of rows in truth table is determined by the number of the simple statements that involved in the statement that is 2 power n. 2 power n, where n let's write it here. It says simple statement that's involved in the statement. In the statement, 2 power n is the formula. N denotes the number of the simple statements. Now, we say that we have formula for how we can determine the number of rows that will be involved in truth table. So this number of rows is being determined by the number of simple statements that are involved in the statement. The formula is 2 power n is the formula. Why n denotes the number of the simple statements in the statement. For example, if you have two simple statements in a statement, that means it's going to be 2 power 2, which gives us what? 4. I'm going to have 4 rows in that truth table. If it involves 3 simple statements, that is going to be 2 power 3. That means it's going to be 8, which is equals 8. That means it's going to be 8 rows. If it is 2 power 4, it is going to be 16, which is we are going to produce 16 rows in that table. So that is all about truth table. Thank you, viewers.